My wife's entire personality was built around her Italian heritage. She talked about it constantly. She cooked the food. She talked with her hands. She blamed her temper on her Latin blood. So for Christmas, I thought I was being the perfect husband. I bought Ancestry DNA kits for the whole family. Me, my wife Maria, and our two beautiful sons, aged 4 and 6. I thought it would be a fun family activity. I thought we'd frame the results. I didn't know that I was handing her the shovel to dig her own grave. Maria and I met in our late 20s. She was vibrant, passionate, and yes, very proud of her background. We got married fast. We had kids fast. Looking back, there were signs I ignored. Our sons, they didn't look much like me. I have fair skin and light eyes. The boys had dark olive skin and thick dark hair. Whenever I jokingly pointed it out, Maria would laugh and say, "That's my strong Italian genes. They overpowered your boring DNA." Everyone laughed. Her family, my family. It was a running joke. Maria's genes are just too strong. I never questioned it. Why would I? I loved her. I loved those boys more than life itself. Christmas morning 2023. The boys were tearing open Lego sets. I handed Maria a small wrapped box. She opened it, saw the DNA kit, and for a split second, I saw it. A flicker of panic. It was gone so fast I thought I imagined it. She forced a smile. "Oh, fun! We can finally prove I'm 98% Italian!" We all spit in the tubes. We sealed them. I mailed them off the next day. For 6 weeks, life went on. But Maria was anxious. She checked the mail obsessively. She kept asking, "Do you think those things are accurate? I heard they mix up samples all the time." I told her to relax. I didn't know she was terrified. I was at work when the notification pinged on my phone. Results ready. I logged in, excited. I opened mine first, standard European mix, then hers. I frowned. Italian, 12%. The rest was a mix of French and Eastern European. Huh, I thought. She's going to be disappointed. Then I clicked on my eldest son's profile. I scrolled down to Parental Match. My heart stopped beating. Paternal Match, 0%. I refreshed the page. Maybe the internet was slow. 0%. I clicked on my youngest son. Paternal Match, 0%. But here was the kicker. They both matched 50% with Maria. They were her children, but they weren't mine. Neither of them. I sat in my office chair, unable to breathe. The room spun. 7 years of marriage, 2 children I had raised, fed, taught to ride bikes, and not a single drop of my blood was in their veins. I went home early. I didn't say a word. I looked at Maria cooking dinner, looked at the boys playing on the rug. I felt like a ghost haunting my own life. I didn't confront her, not yet. I needed to know who. I hired a private investigator the next morning. I gave him access to our phone bills, our old calendars, everything. It took him less than a week. "Do you know a guy named Tony?" the PI asked. Tony. Her college ex-boyfriend. The one she said she had 0 contact with. The PI handed me a folder. They never stopped seeing each other. They meet at a motel off the highway every Tuesday while you're at work. And oh, by the way, Tony is 100% Sicilian. The irony was suffocating. Her strong Italian genes were real. They just belonged to Tony. She had been sleeping with him our entire marriage, passing off his children as mine, while she played house with her ex on the side. I wanted to scream. I wanted to destroy the house, but I knew that if I exploded now, I'd lose the upper hand in the divorce. So I became an actor. For 3 weeks, I pretended everything was normal. I kissed her cheek. I played with the boys, which broke my heart every single time. Meanwhile, I was moving pieces on a chessboard. I contacted a ruthless divorce lawyer. Since the kids weren't biologically mine, in our state, I could contest paternity. It was cruel to the boys, I know, but I couldn't live this lie. I moved half of our savings, my share, into a separate secure account. I gathered the deed to the house. I prepared the paperwork. Her birthday was approaching. She had been hinting she wanted a spa day at a luxury resort. Don't worry, I got you something you'll never forget. We went to her favorite restaurant, just the two of us. I had arranged for her parents to watch the boys. She was glowing, talking about our future, maybe taking a trip to Italy next summer. I nodded, sipping my water. Italy sounds revealing. What? She asked. Nothing. Happy birthday, honey. I slid a beautiful envelope across the table. It was heavy, cream-colored cardstock. She beamed. Is this the spa voucher? Open it. She tore the seal. She pulled out the papers. The first page wasn't a voucher. It was a printout of the DNA results. Paternal Match. 0%. I watched her eyes scan the page. The color drained from her face so fast she looked like a corpse. She looked up, her hands shaking. Chris, please, these tests are wrong. I said, keep reading. She pulled out the second page. Photos. High-resolution photos of her and Tony kissing outside the motel. Photos of them entering the room. And the final page, the divorce petition. She started hyperventilating. Tears streamed down her face, ruining her makeup. People in the restaurant were staring. Chris, please, she whispered, reaching for my hand. I pulled it away. I can explain. It's not what you think. Tony, it was a mistake, but the boys, they love you. I stood up. I looked down at the woman I had wasted a decade on. The boys love a lie, and so did I. Please, she sobbed, what are you going to do? I've already put the house on the market. My lawyer will be in touch about the eviction timeline. You should probably call Tony. Maybe he has room for his 2 sons. I threw a $100 bill on the table for my share of the meal, turned my back on her sobbing, and walked out. I sat in my car and cried for an hour. Not for her, but for the 2 little boys I lost that night. But I knew I could never look at them again without seeing her betrayal. I was done raising another man's lie.